Good morning, guys. Good morning. I want to welcome you to S.I.N.G.ing. I'm Shonda, and I inspire nations to grow. So for those of you who always seem to turn it on, because I absolutely love you. And for those of you who may be new to the channel, I want to welcome you guys to S.I.N.G. Life Community today, because we are a group of creators that believe in the law of attraction. Some namaste all the way, inspiration, motivation, spirituality, and of course, God, because we learn lessons here and we only reflect good things. So I want to welcome you to sing with me today. I want to welcome everyone to Freestyle Friday. Well, listen, guys, I wanted to tap in momentarily to talk to you today. I want to talk to my people that are actively engaged in manifesting some great things in your life. I also want to reach out and talk to my people who may be in the process of trying to attract love into your life. I want to talk to my people that may have lost the relationship and you want to gain a new relationship, or maybe you just want it back. I want to talk to y'all today. I want to talk to you today about all of this stuff. So I want you to know that when you let go, whatever it is that you desire will chase you. It literally will. So you let it go and it will flow into your direction. See, what happens is we become obsessed with controlling the outcome. And even though we are creators, we're co-creators with the divine intelligence that I refer to as God. So in order to allow the space for your blessing to manifest, you have to get out of the way to allow God to do his thing. See, if you're like me, you're just so used to, meeting a deadline, making this happen, everything you pretty much touch, you can manifest it. But it's always that one little thing that you really desire most that takes the longest. And the reason that it takes the longest is because you're too emotionally involved. And what I mean by that, you feel the absence of whatever it is that you're wanting to attract to yourself. So whenever you feel that it's separate from you and that it's absent, then it delays it even more. Listen, I talk to women that really want to attract relationships. I talk to men that want relationships too. I talk to people who want to get their career together. They want to manifest like a great career. People want to manifest money and good health and just a good overall lifestyle. And I think that that's absolutely phenomenal because people are really focusing on good things. That is a good thing. But sometimes, not every time, but sometimes I hear desperation on the other end of the communication line. And if I feel the desperation and the tugging at me when I hear people talk about that, then that is a frequency of desperation. It's a frequency of lack. It's a frequency of just obsession. So in order for you to attract a good thing into your experience, first of all, you have to be a container to receive that good thing. You have to have the characteristic traits that with roots that are deep, spiritually deep roots. You have to have the capacity to not only attract it, but to nurture it and sustain it. You have to gain wholeness, independent of whatever it is that you want to attract in your life. You have to give up your ideologies of obsessing over this all the time. You have to release your obsession with comparing your life to other people's lives, because what I realize is that everything is our thoughts pushed out onto someone else. That may not even be their situation, but from the outside, you are observing it with your own idea in your mind and you're pushing it out on someone else. And that may not even be the case. So with that being said, it is a lot of internal work that would need to be done in order to really attract what you want. In order to really attract what you want, you have to be 100% if not 200%, fully engaged in developing yourself as a individual. You have to be completely, fully engaged in healing your issues 100%. You can't expect for a relationship to come in to save you. You can't expect for a man or a woman to save you. Or job, money, you'll have all these things and you'll still be miserable, because there is a spiritual hole. There is a spiritual deficiency that God needs to further develop inside of you. So the first thing I want you to do is really, really work on yourself internally so that you can be that container that can sustain whatever it is that you're wanting to attract. Secondly, I want you to find out exactly what it is that you thoroughly enjoy doing. What is it that you like to do, independent of whatever it is that you're obsessing over and that you're wanting to attract in your life? Like for me, I love to create things. I like to create content for you guys. I love to write. I love to read. I love to sing. I love to work out. See, all of these things that I love to do won't change just because I'm in the midst of attracting something or attracting someone to me. Even after I attract someone into my life to share it with, I'm still going to be an individual. I'm still going to read. I'm still going to write. I'm still going to make myself the priority. I'm still going to work out. I'm still going to sing. And I'm still going to breathe life into the lives of a massive amounts of people, because that is who I am. That is who I am. It doesn't stop because I have attracted maybe a significant other in my relationship. As a matter of fact, the significant other further endorses who I am and expands what I'm doing. See, that's the catch. So you have to find you, and you have to love what your life is about. Because believe it or not, that's attractive. That's very, very, very attractive. The third thing, you really need to take time to develop a spiritual routine for yourself, independently of, going outside, because nobody can really go anywhere, no way. You can go to, limited places, but even if you were, able to just be normal again, our environment, you still need to develop a spiritual, independent relationship with the divine intelligence, God, that divine source. You have to really tap into that. You have to really align with that. You have to really bask in the glory of that independently, because that is the fuel that sustains you, and that is the fuel that keeps you whole inside. No one, no money, no opportunity can give you wholeness. That is a God job. And if you're not whole and you're wanting to attract someone, you end up running them away because they can feel the desperation, the obsession. People don't want that responsibility. They don't want it. And they shouldn't, because people are dealing with their own stuff, and it's not their job to be the God of your life. You are the co-creator, but it's an ultimate creator that is your God. And that is the thing, that is the spirit, that is the intelligence that is responsible for filling you up till your cup just overflows with greatness. That's what it is. So if you're desperate, that's the reason why they're running. You have to get it together internally. The third thing is maybe start doing stuff for other people. Maybe going to check on your grandparents, spending more time with your parents. Listen, any opportunity that you have to be with a loved one, whether it's a parent, whether it's a cousin, whether it's a friend, whether it's at the Nashville Mission or whatever in the community, it is a part of your gift to the world, your contribution to our world outside of us. Get into it. The last thing I want to say is just spend time praying and meditating. I'm going to always say that. And finally, focus on foods that love you on the inside out. Because believe it or not, when you eat good things, it makes you feel better. And when you eat bad things, it makes you feel worse. Just let that sink in just a little bit. And I love you guys. So I want you to know that whatever you desire, you can attract that. It will chase you. But the question is, are you ready to not only receive it, but are you the container to sustain it? Think about that. I love you guys. Subscribe, click this bell, and share this video to grow this community. Why? Because I believe in you. Peace. Bye now.